First of all, so I had to get into character because I feel like nobody did it. So, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, man.
It's nice to meet you finally.
Nice to meet you. There you go.
All right, now we can see. Now we feel good. So, I mean, what was your favorite part about just working with just this ensemble cast? I mean, was there anything in particular that you just loved?
Everybody was really nice. Everybody had such a great energy. It was fun to be on the set. I was really mostly excited to work with Michael Bay. I wanted to do something with him, and so. That's why I jumped into this thing. It was really fun.
All right, so talk about that, because the word on the street is that you got a phone call from Michael Bay. No audition required. I mean, tell me about that.
I mean, sometimes the street is correct. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was, and it was pretty direct, and kind of just went in and had a meeting, and he was like, "You want to do it?" And I was like, "Yeah, it seems fun."
So what does it take to get that much trust from, this world-renowned director? Obviously, you got your own show. You're a showrunner. I mean, was it just kind of a no-brainer for him?
I don't know. That's a great question. I think I have a really specific thing that I do, and
right.
You kind of know if you want it or not.
For sure, sure. I mean, so speaking of that specific thing that you do, I mean, I feel like you're just a really witty, off the cuff kind of guy. There were some moments in this film that just had like some hip hop comedy or some comedy that we would be able to relate to.
Yeah.
One in particular was. The little chubby black kid was like, "You want to see a dead robot?"
Yeah, Kendrick type of.
I mean, but that was specifically from Boys in the Hood, because that was when the little fat chubby kid was like, "You want to see a dead body?"
Yeah.
So I mean, how much of that were you able to?
I mean, as we know, man, like that part of culture is culture.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's around, and it's gonna find its way into everything, from major blockbusters to more art that we create. So of course, it's all there. Yeah,
for sure. You've now stepped into showrunner. You have your own show. I had a chance to interview a lot of your castmates. I think your schedule was too busy because you weren't there. But I talked.
My apologies, man.
Nah,
sorry about that.
But Loretta Devine and a couple others just spoke very highly of you. So to hear people who have been in this industry for so long speak so highly of like a young cat like you, what does that mean, and how gratifying is that for you?
Oh, it's great. I mean, because I'm blessed to have Loretta and David, the entire cast, Amber and Rel and Tiffany. Yep. Just this really brilliant cast, but obviously it means a lot. Loretta and David are they're excellent. Right. In every sense of the word, they're excellent, and I'm so happy to be able to work with them and be able to write things for them and to be able to perform with them is just it's amazing. So it means the world to me.
You've at this point in your career, you've done a lot more than most people your age have done. I was just talking to Mark Wahlberg. He says, I'm an aspiring filmmaker. So to hear him, somebody who we've seen for so many years, still aspire to something in the industry, it's pretty refreshing. So for you, is there anything that you would love to maybe step into in the future that we may not know about?
I think it's kind of just features is kind of where my attention is right now. Writing, maybe directing if it makes sense, if I can really contribute something to it. But features is probably where my head is right now. And I'm excited by it. I'm really excited by it. I'm drawing inspiration from, everywhere.
Absolutely.
So we'll see what that turns into.
No doubt. They call it show business, but I feel like the business side of the show is always something that kind of slept on, but it's very important.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, so for you to have, your ducks in line and to have all your paperwork in order, I mean, how important is that for you? And was there ever like an awakening moment where you realized we've arrived?
I mean, you always kind of feel it. Everything kind of feels like, oh, I'm so glad that this happened. I go by project to project. I kind of, just mostly work.
Right.
But the business part of it is, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, is the most important thing because it is you're making a product, you're creating something, so you have to think about it like that. You have to consider it. A lot of times, artists, you just believe, oh, I make a thing and then everybody will love it, and I wish that were the case. I wish, and it is. Don't get me wrong. People are attracted to art and talent, but the work and the knowing how to market it, knowing where to put it is as important.
Absolutely, and I think your level of creativity and your talent is really raw, and I don't think you get to fake it at all. I mean, you guys have a real studio audience, so I think we're looking forward to a lot more of your work in the future, man.
Hey, man, thank you, man.
You did good stuff on this one.
I really appreciate that,
sure,
man. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
I like the man. I gotta get one of those.
I had to get the character.
I gotta get one of those.